Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Demotika Official. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for being here. Like, it does really mean a lot. So as y'all have already seen from the title of this video, I am here for all those who are frustrated when they're doing their makeup and their makeup is just moving, their makeup is not cooperating, their makeup is cakey, their makeup is creasing, you are shining the whole day. Then I'm here for you, babes. Yeah, I'm here for you, babes. So if you're there and you're in that category and you feel like you're struggling with your makeup and you really want to do makeup, then I'm here to share with you some small tips and tricks that I've learned here and there when I'm doing my makeup. Guys, I'm not a professional makeup artist. I am a self-taught, practicing and still learning. So if you're there and this is you, then I'm gonna share with you tips that are gonna help. So if this is something that you're interested in, please remember to sit back, relax and enjoy this video. Like, subscribe and share with your friends, and let's enjoy this makeup. Get started with this video. And a disclaimer before we start, I'm not here to tell you what products to use or not to use. I'm just here to give you the techniques, tips and tricks on what can help you depending on the product that you have, because we all have different products for different skin types and different purposes, okay? So let's get started. As you can already see, I've already done my eyebrows. I'd already cleansed my face, but I haven't done any prepping of the face, so we're going to do that quick fast so that we can get started with this video, okay? So guys, the first thing you need to do is moisturize your face, depending on what moisturizer works for you. So start with moisturizing your skin rather, because it's going to give your makeup the right base that you need for your makeup. So first moisturize with whatever moisturizer that suits your face so that you can get to the next step, guys. So guys, my skin is normal to dry skin. I feel like I've neglected my skin, but this is my oily part. My nose is very oily. That's maybe it's so big, but this is my oily part. I do not have other oily areas. So apart from that, I feel like my skin has drafted to being dry, normal to dry. I wouldn't say combination of normal to dry. So first I moisturize my face. So guys, I'm going to tell you depending on my skin type and what other skin type you can be and how you can use the techniques. The first thing you need for your makeup to sit the whole day is you really need a very good primer. Personally, I've told you guys my skin is combination of normal to dry skin, so I normally use a very hydrating primer. But if you have oily skin or normal skin, you can use hydrating primer as your base. So in case you do not know what a primer is what you use so that it can act as a barrier between the makeup and the skin, or it acts as a protective layer between your makeup and your skin so that your skin cannot absorb the makeup. So you really need a very, very good what is it called, a very good primer. So I normally use a very hydrating primer. I just apply it even on my neck. I get my face very, very nicely. If you're like me, a combination of normal to dry skin, you can use a very hydrating primer. But if you are oily skin or normal skin, you can use a very, very mattifying primer as your base. This is going to help your makeup to sit. Okay. Another thing, you really need a primer that really absorbs into your skin. Do not use primers that are greasy or too oily. It's going to make your foundation or your makeup to move when the humidity is high. So you really need, if you're a combination of dry to normal skin, you can use a very, very hydrating primer, but not oily. There's a difference of oily and hydrating. But if you're an oily person, you do not need to add a very, very hydrating primer on your face, because it's just going to shine even more. So you can use normal to mattifying primer. Okay, so according to your skin type, you know what type of primer you're gonna use. Okay. So after you've applied your primer, guys, next you're gonna go to your foundation. Again, I'm not going to show you the products. I'm not going to tell you what products to not use. I'm just going to give you the techniques. So currently I'm using the Mary Kay foundation. You can use the one that you use. Combination of normal to dry skin. You can use a hydrating foundation that is oil based. If you're on oily or normal skin, there's no need of you using an oily based foundation because when the humidity is high, your makeup is gonna move. So this is my foundation. I'm just going to put it on my skin. Another thing I need to say before I blend my foundation is I feel like little products does go a long way. So if you put a lot of products, you're using 5 pumps of foundation, of course your makeup is gonna move. It's not gonna stick the whole day. So if you really want total coverage on your makeup, just start small and go building up instead of just putting a lot of product on your skin or on your face, because it's just going to mess up with the base. It's just going to mess up with the blending. It's not going to be easier when you're blending. So please start small and build up on the coverage rather than putting a lot of product on your face. I hope we are together. Okay, so we're just going to blend. Use a damn beauty blender for blending, guys. damp beauty blender. If you are team brush, please make sure you're using brush the right way. Do not swipe your makeup. Another thing, guys, why your makeup is not lasting, before I blend this again, is because you do not understand the blending techniques. You can do everything right, but if you do not understand the blending techniques, then that's going to be like zero work. Okay, so if you're using a damn beauty blender, it's tapping. It's just tap it on your face. Do not rub. I see people rubbing, or what is it called? Swiping. Is it dragging? Yeah. Do not drag the makeup. Dab, 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 tap, 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 tap on it. Also, even when you're using a brush, do not drag the makeup. Tap on it. You want the makeup to sit on your skin. So when you're blending, please, guys, please tap. If you're using a beauty blender, first make sure that your beauty blender is damp. Do not use wet. Let it just be damp. If you're using a brush, you can add you can spray setting spray to damp your brush and just tap on it. Just tap. And the good thing with a sponge is that it absorbs excess product. Okay, so in case you put excess products on your face, it's going to absorb the excess product. So I'm just going to tap your makeup. Always, it's called a face beat for a reason. Beat that face. Beat that face. Okay. Other thing, guys, if you are dry skin and you feel like your foundation does not blend correctly, you can first use you can go on the setting spray before blending. Since my foundation is hydrating and it does not give me hard time to blend, there's no need of me going on with the setting spray. But if you feel like you're having hard time blending your foundation, you can go in with a little setting spray. It's going to be easier to blend and it's going to stick to the skin. Okay, that is for dry skin. Normal skin and oily skin, I believe after you used a very good foundation, there's no need of you. Let me continue blending. I don't know if you all can see, but it's coming on well. Another tip I will give you, guys, is when you're blending your forehead and you feel like you do not know how to blend between your forehead and your hairline, do not go with a lot of product. Use the remaining product that's in your beauty blender or in your brush. Because I've seen a lot of people with their edges. The edges are the color of their foundation because they do not know how to blend and they have put a lot of product. So if you feel like you have a challenge of blending your hairline and your face and your forehead, yeah. If you feel like you have a challenge of blending your hairline and your forehead, just use the remaining product on the beauty blender or on the brush. Then just go with it and it's really going to go a long way. So as y'all can see, my foundation has really cooperated. Yeah, it's very smooth, it's very flawless. I do not feel like it's cakey, it's very lightweight. So this is what you want. This is what you want when you blend your foundation. Evenness, smoothness, you feel hydrated, you're not dried out. Okay, so let's go to the next step, which is concealer. When you're applying your concealer, guys, do not overdo. Do not overdo your concealer. Again, little product does go a long way. Avoid creasing on your under eye or your smile lines if you have smile lines. Just get very small product. Again, you've said little product does go a long way. So I'm just going to take my concealer and just put at the inner corner and the outer corner. Very little. Again, on the inner corner and on the outer corner. Then I'm just going to add a little on my forehead, on my nose bridge. Is it called like that? Yes, on my nose bridge, on my smile lines. You can see, guys, I've not dipped my concealer wand again, using the one that was on the wand, and a little bit on the chin. So yeah, as you can see, that's literally what you need to highlight your face. If you feel like you need to brighten your face more, you can add a very dots of a brighter shade of concealer, but me, I'm okay like that. If you need your concealer to do what it's supposed to do, after you've applied, do not blend it immediately. Give it like 30 to 1 minute so that it can set and it can do what it's supposed to do. So after 30 seconds, you are gonna blend, okay? After a minute of waiting, now I'm gonna go in with my beauty blender again and just blend the concealer out. Okay, again, we are tapping. Always tap for effective blending. Tap. tapping. A little product does go a long way. I keep saying that. I believe that should be like the slogan for makeup. A little does go a long way. Because honestly, if you put a lot of products, blending is going to be hectic. Products are not going to sit on each other as it should. So just small products. Small product does go a long way. So as you can see, I've brightened my eyes. I didn't want to overdo the brightening. It depends on the type of makeup you're doing. There's the makeup that really needs a very bright under eye. For demonstration, I'm going to show you like this. So as you can see, I've already blended the concealer. It has not given me a hard time. It has not taken a lot of time to blend, and that's what you want. And it's blending flawlessly. I hope you all can see that. So again, another thing that you need to do so that your makeup can last. After you've already done your concealer, you're gonna get your setting powder and set. You're gonna set your concealer and you're gonna set your foundation. I'm not saying you need your face powder. You need to set the concealer and you're gonna need to set the foundation. So here is a hack. If you don't want your makeup to move, again, you're gonna get your setting palette or your powder palette or your setting powder. Okay. So again, using the beauty blender that you concealed your concealer with, you're gonna take a brighter shade. Okay, you're gonna get using a damp beauty blender, guys. I've seen us doing with dry beauty blenders or a brush, but use a damp beauty blender. So I'm just going to get my highlighting shade with the same that I have. Collect a generous amount, not too much, not too little, just enough. Then go every area that has concealer. I'm gonna set with this powder. So I'm gonna start with there, and I'm gonna do my under eye. Then I'm gonna do my forehead. So as you can see, I've already set the places where I had put concealer using my damp beauty blender. Guys, this is a game changer. I started doing this and my makeup doesn't go anywhere. Apart maybe from the shining, because my nose is my oily part. I just retouch my nose mostly. But when you do this, guys, you will see change. So if you've been struggling with your makeup just moving around the way it wants, then this is a hack for you. Again, I'm gonna set again my foundation, and I'm gonna use the same beauty blender that I used to blend with. Okay, so again, I'm just going to get my palette, get my shade, and set the foundation. Can you see that? Like, Munana. Like, can you see? Just look at that. It's so flat. Oh God. If you've not tried this before, please try. Again, I'm saying I'm not here to preach on what products you should use. I believe the products that you have can still achieve what you want to achieve. So I'm just going to set each and every part that has foundation. Make sure, guys, you do not forget your hairline and your forehead. So yeah, so after I've finished setting my foundation, this is setting. So guys, basically, if you have used any cream on your face, you need to set it. If you use cream contour, cream blush, anything cream, you need to set it. Personally, I do not use cream contour or blush. I use the powdered version. So in this part of my face, I only have concealer and foundation as cream. So that's what I'm going to set. But if you also use cream contour, cream blush, you also need to set that. So as you can see, I have set, and this foundation is not gonna move. Like, it's not gonna move because powder is not designed to move. And you've applied it and you've tapped it into the skin using a damp beauty blender, so it's not going to move anywhere. So after I've already set my face using a damp beauty blender and my setting powder, I'm gonna now get a brush. I'm gonna get my brush. I'm gonna get a brush, get some small powder and just go again after setting and just place and just place again just to brighten. We were setting, now we are brightening a little more if you want to have a volume. So that's what we're gonna do right now. Tap it into the skin. The secret of makeup, I came to know that the secret of makeup is tapping. If you keep swiping, you'll be sweeping everything out. We do not want that. So just tap it in, tap it in. And I guarantee you guys, this makeup is not gonna move. Like, it's not going to move. I wish like I knew this hack earlier, but it's better late than never. And I'm now here to share with you all. So after you've already like set there, again you're gonna take again your powdering brush and your face powder and go on your face. So just go on places that you had foundation on. Okay. Just like that. Oh wow, I'm really loving. I hope the camera is capturing because I can't see myself. But yeah. So after you've done doing that, you're gonna get your setting spray. Setting spray for a reason. You need that you can spray so that the mist can fall on your face. So I'm just going to do that really quick, fast. Guys, another crucial thing, guys, that is gonna help your makeup sit the whole day is you really need setting spray. Setting spray is very mandatory, it's very crucial, it's what holds your makeup together, it's what seals your makeup. So if you want your makeup not to move, after you could do everything right, but if you do not have a very good setting spray depending on your skin type and your makeup needs, it's not going to hold your makeup. So you really need a very good setting spray. And you really need, when you're using your setting spray, do not spray too close to your face. Just make sure that you stand up and make sure that it's the mist that's falling on you. Okay, you don't want to get the instant water, you need the mist on your face. Okay, so I'm going just to add like that, and now you can see like the makeup is going to come in very nicely. Okay guys, after your setting spray has already dried up, as you can see mine has already dried up, so now I'm gonna go to the next step, which is doing my blush and contouring. If you're using powdered contour or powdered blush, this is the step where you do it. But if you use cream contour and cream blush, you can do it before setting your face, because again you said you need to set everything that is cream. But since I do not use cream contour and cream blush, this is the step I'm gonna do it. And since this is not a tutorial, let me go do my blush and my contouring, then come back. Well, so guys, as you can see, I'm already done with the rest of my makeup, and I've done the lashes. I'm not contoured, I've just done lashes, and I've just added blush, and I've changed my lipstick. So after you're done with your makeup again, guys, you really need to go in with your setting spray just to set everything in, to lock everything in, and to let your makeup just melt and be one beautiful layer on your face. So you're just going to give your setting spray just a very nice shake, then just hold it far from your face and just spray. Okay, be generous about it. We want this makeup to last the whole day. Okay, so just be generous with the last setting spray. Again, not drench yourself as much, but just be generous with the setting spray and let it sit like that and let it get absorbed by the skin. Just have a legit makeup spray. You really need to run right now and order yours. Okay, because this is going to determine how your makeup is going to hold up the whole day. We do not want embarrassment. Man, it's 2023. We don't want us to be hugging people and we leave them with our whole face on their shirts. Like, why are we doing that? It's 2023. So make sure, guys, you get your setting spray and make sure that it's legit. Make sure that it's up to your standards of your skin. Do not get setting spray that's for dry skin and you're an oily skin. Do not get setting spray that's meant for oily or normal skin. Yet all I'm trying to say is just get setting spray that is good for your skin and is going to serve the purpose that it's supposed to. Okay, so guys, I think that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you have learned something and you've enjoyed this video. Okay, so see you on my next one. Bye.